Hey right back, just a quick one today. There's been another public test build update for obviously everything that's going on with the latest update 1.4.7. If you don't know, it's a big improvement on New Game Plus, effectively changing and giving you more rewards, but there is a slight nerf here. Also, more health increase for pets. That's another thing that's really prevalent in these small little patch notes. Grounded is getting another update. It's not filled with content, but it's filled with a bunch of customization. Everything in Playgrounds mode that you can now adjust all creatures' kinds of health, their movement speed, their attack, individual tools and gear now that you can adjust and customize. So people making Playgrounds maps, it's a fantastic update. There are some changes for regular players as well, so do make sure you go and watch my previous videos or some of my shorts where I've talked about some of it. Anyway, let's get into what you need to know. So Natural Explorer Mutation and Aphid Slipper speed boosts, they will now be correctly fixed. There was an issue where it gave you the slow movement speed after killing an enemy again. That was a bug that's been in there a while. It weren't meant to be as severe. Pet increases have all had their health from 50% to 150% health. A big complaint of players, especially in WoW mode, of course, where your pets can die. They still are just too spongy and you just lose them too quickly. Pets should now also survive a bit longer in remix levels without dying. And for the remix yard changes, boss kill raw science rewards decreased from 30,000 to 12,000 raw science. This was literally a new buff. It wasn't this much before, I do believe. So maybe they went a bit overboard. I probably would have just done it at half, at 15. 12,000 such a random number. Raw science scaling per remix level increased from 20% to 30%. So that's kind of making up for it. Instead of just getting one big bulky lot, increasing everything you do by just killing bosses, instead you'll get more raw science across the board by 10% increase each time. So yeah, it's 30% now. Burgle quests and raw science pickups have been decreased from 200% to 100%. Boo, they're literally just done these changes and they're nerfing them already. Killing the mini mantis no longer counts as killing the mantis for the remix. So room door also only rewards 3,000 raw science per kill. In Playgrounds mode, players can now customize properties in Playgrounds with more items. Creatures, the mant, infected wolf spider and Burgle's old flipper. So for whatever reason the mant wasn't included in being able to customize, well now you can. And yeah, just a reminder, if you hadn't seen some of this stuff, here you go. So the mant can now be customized. And this is the same for any bug in the backyard. Add infusions, the health, the damage. And almost more importantly, you can go ahead and change the size. Now that is absolutely crazy. This never gets old, I swear. Let's go and give him all the health. 40,000 health, it's not bad, right? 5 times more health. There we go, that's more like it, 200,000. Perhaps best of all with all of this stuff is the ability to go ahead and customize certain weapons that have maybe always been a bit weak sauce. Yes! And you can add so many options to these weapons as well, which I swear I never realised before or didn't pay attention to. So I might do another video talking about all this, obviously, when it comes to actually the full update going live for everyone. They've got more fixes to stop pets from falling through the world and being permanently lost. Burgle's spare eye spatcher now properly increases the crit rate of the Burgle's old flipper. I knew that didn't work properly. Fix an issue where creature customize options reset when going back into design mode. Critical hit chance from final crit boost effect can no longer stack infinitely. Rip another one. Dinky keeps putting these videos out. Maybe he should wait a little bit before doing these videos, then they wouldn't get nerfed so quick. Fix an issue where interacting with small creature wall mounts did not give the damage buff to the player. Remix level slider properly locks itself outside a lobby in edit mode. Scaled worker ant and baby ant corpses now remain scaled when they are harvested. Fix the bug where various armor options add weapon customization in Playgrounds. Scrub post timeline on mant statues can now copy properly in Playgrounds, and fix an issue in Playgrounds that cause custom creatures and objects to spawn in the air. There we go folks, I'm just showing you off on this arm piece as well. That is pretty much what you need to know. I will have a complete breakdown of the full and final patch with all these changes taken into account once this update goes live for everyone. At the moment it is only on Xbox on the Xbox Insider Hub, which you can download from the Xbox Store. Yes, you can play it on Xbox if you want. Usually your saves are okay. I've never had any problems with them not really carrying on progress or losing any saves. And on PC you have to activate it via the beta tab, but it's always recommended to make a save if you can, just in case. I reckon, given these changes, we could potentially see this arrive this late on this week. And since there's been no real big new additions in this patch either, this really might be it. There might not be like another one. Sometimes these PTBs have often had another round of stuff added to it as it's gone on, but it does look like that was kind of mostly fixes and a few little extra changes. So yeah, fingers crossed, maybe the end of this week, but more than likely next week. Until next time, Ratbags, I'll catch you later.